Hello everybody, it's me Roscoe and welcome to the latest instalment of Game Day. And as you can see, I've arrived at Ashton Gate as Ipswich Town take on Bristol City in the Championship. And we're starting the video a bit differently today. We're currently in the press conference room where Kieran McKenna will be speaking to the press after the game and hopefully celebrating a third straight win. Of course, Town going to this one off the back of the win against Portsmouth and Sheffield United, which was sandwiched in between that Blackburn game that got abandoned. But yes, I'm going to go pitch side very shortly, of course, to get my snappy snaps. But I thought, as I'm up here, I'll start my intro in the press conference room, which, yeah, it's fine. I've also got some food in the belly. I had a Burger King on the way here, and then there's chicken available, so I just got some chicken in the belly with a bit of rice, and that was a decent dish and not bad media scran to get me ready for this 90 minutes of football. The team news is about to drop, so we're going to show you that. Of course, get the thoughts from the Coway Army at full time and get pitch side to show you my views. So let's get right into it. Hope you enjoy as ever. Let's go. Okay, then now pitch side, ready to take some snappy snaps. Got myself my photographer's bib ready for the game. The boys are doing their warm-ups. Team news has just dropped. Now, a lot of talking points with the team from Kieran McKenna. The Town fans in the away end. I think it's another packed out away end for a Tuesday night. Not bad going for Ipswich Town fans as standard. But yes, 6 changes from the Portsmouth win and a lot for the forward line. Ivan Azon starts instead of George Hurst. The forward 3 actually, all of them have changed from Casey McAteer's in, Chubak in, Jack Clark, Nunes, Marcelino Nunes is in for Jens Eustace, and Jacob Greaves is back from suspension. So 6 changes, a lot of rotation for this game. Obviously an eye on the Norwich game, but yeah, very interesting indeed. And we shall see what happens. Bristol City, their main man, Jason Knight, is out, not playing. So he's injured. So that's a big thing, a big talking point for Bristol City's point of view, losing their captain. So we shall see. I've gone for a 1-0 Town win. I did pick Sammy Smodics to be my first goal scorer when we recorded the podcast earlier, but obviously he's not starting. But it still could happen. Could be just 1-0. He comes off the bench and scores. But we shall see what happens. But would it be nice, the Shark, the Spanish striker, Ivan Azon, to score the goal to win it for Town. We shall see what happens. I want to get in position to get ready to take some snappy snaps as I normally do, and we shall see what today has got in store. Let's go. Okay then, the players are out on the tunnel. Ipswich Town are on their 3rd kick, by the way. Just realised that. I should have donated the warm-ups and also the graphic. But yeah, let's see how we get on. The atmosphere is building. I'm currently at the other end of the pitch. Fans over there, Bristol City fans are here, as you can see, with the flag behind me. Let's see how we get on, and let's see, and hopefully Town don't change halves. If they change half, I'll give you an update. Let's see how we get on. Okay, update time. They didn't switch, which was good. Bad news for me, I've got a bang headache, and the drum is over there. So, the first half, just got to get used to it. Second half, anywhere down there. Let's go. Okay, full time here at Bristol City. I have a banging bloody headache because the football was just chaos and all that. I just need my bed, I think. But I'm here with good old Alex, my friend. It's ended 1-1. Bristol City took the lead, back post goal, and then we got a penalty. Jack Clark scoring his 3rd goal in the season. My friend, Kieran is giving me signal. What's going on? So go on 4 games. Thank you very much, Captain.
3 and 4. Okay, thank you, sir.
But how are you, my friend? Good to see you. This is your neck of the woods, so
yep.
A home game for you. How would you review this game in one big word?
Mental.
Yep.
Definitely a championship fixture. It was very frenetic. No one stood out for either side. I thought Matasiwa played very well. It was crazy. At times when we play the game quickly and we move it around, we look like a team. And in the second half, there's a marked improvement from the first half. We had all the possession. It felt like we were the home side, but very little penetration. And then in the second half, with Leif Davis getting forward, Clark on the left, that was clicking. What a strange bunch. This is a new team for me. It's the first time I've seen them this season. But if you'd have said beforehand, we'll get a 1-1 draw at a team that's 4th,
yep.
It is a really good result. But if you're going to go up and if you're going to push into top 2, you have to nick these games. And we had all the possession. We had great territory in the second half. one of the free kicks that came over from Sindri, he smacked it Guion Edwards style into the other corner flag, and that kind of summed up where we are.
Yeah.
We have moments, we had lots of possession, we were technically better squad. The bench was so strong.
Yeah.
We brought on so many good subs, but it just wasn't there in the first half. So it's there, but he needs to make it work for the full 96. We had all the possession, but City had some chances as well. They're a good team.
They're a good team, yeah.
But we were better than them. We have a better squad. So I was really hoping for a win to go into the Norwich game on the weekend, which I'm absolutely dreading.
Yeah. Me and you both.
So it was crazy. It went really quickly, but that was a mental championship game.
Classic.
End to end. The fans were brilliant. The noise from the Blue Army was fantastic. But it was just, no one could get hold of it. It was so frenetic. The more Davis got into the game, it was massive. I thought McAtee was quite poor.
Yeah.
I felt like, especially in the first half, O'Shea looks like a far better defender than Greaves, like far better. I thought Greaves was at times quite lax, and his distribution isn't as good. But Furlong looked good, and it feels like we've got 11 great players on the pitch, but that team element isn't quite there yet. 1-1 at Bristol City, you can't grumble. We've only lost one game this season. There's so much more to come though, but he needs to get them going. We need to win these games if we have those ambitions to get top 2.
Oh, man. I don't have any questions because Alex just covered all bases there, my friend. So final words though.
Dreading Sunday. Hate that game. It was, like I say, it's all there, isn't it? But a few players didn't really perform as well tonight.
So I feel like we're locked in, but I don't know.
We're not. We're all good. We can get out. I know this well. Yeah.
Okay, we're fine.
So a point at Bristol City, not too bad. Only one defeat, and fingers crossed for Norwich. But thanks for having me, Ross. Cheers.
Oh, man, thank you. Up next, I'm joined by K-Dog, my friend. You're going to have to carry me now for the rest of this game day video because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's come over me. I just feel so low. But what your thoughts on that one, my friend?
All right, let's put it aside. Results decent.
Yeah, away from home. Happy days.
1-1 against a team we're doing fairly well. Not too bad. But
There's a big but.
we weren't great again. We haven't played well away all season so far. First half was really poor. We barely created a chance. They didn't really produce much either. They had one corner, which they scored from, that we gifted them.
Yeah.
And having watched the goal back, it's a really, really poor goal. I mean, it's a front post header, but he comes from beyond the back post, across the entire defensive line, gets in front of everyone and gets out of the keeper. Palmer was in no man's land again. We've got to work on defending our set pieces. Second half we were a lot better. I think we played better, just didn't create that many chances again in the second half. And then soft penalty, I think. Excuse me. I think, but it is
My illness now.
yeah, but it is a penalty.
Yeah.
He's bought it. It's really good gamesmanship, good play by Akpom. He just slows his run slightly to buy the clip on his heels and goes and throws himself down. Once there's contact's a penalty. Back into it. After that, I thought they were there for the taking. Bristol they are fourth. They are doing fairly well, but they're all blistering blood and thunder kind of side. They've got no real substance, and they flattered to deceive. I think all they really had was pumping long balls,
Hello,
trying to
Bristol
catch
City fans in the comments.
But that's what they were doing. They were trying to create mistakes at the back, and it's all they really had. They had no. I know they were missing one of their better players, Jason Knight, and so their midfield's not as strong. They didn't play through the midfield, but it just felt like that's all they could do was put the ball over the top or put the ball in behind and then run onto it. I felt Greaves got caught out of position, do it with that a couple of times, and I don't see why you wouldn't do that against us at the moment when we've conceded goals that way because our left side centre half keeps getting caught out of position all the time. I thought Nunez looked really good.
It was fine.
I think maybe it's the fact that I felt he
Set
covered.
pieces were dreadful.
Yeah.
Whack on him. For the derby.
Yeah,
please.
right at the end. In injury time, 2 very good free kicks in very good positions and 2 awful deliveries.
A Norwegian boy.
And then hilariously, the second one that Furlong took, if you let Sindra take it in the same way he taken the first one, probably would have buried it in the top bins. Like it just summed up the evening for me. because the only real opportunity we created in the second half, in the dying minutes, and we wasted them.
Yeah.
And it's, I think, but win Sunday and it doesn't really matter, because then 7 from 9 is a good return. It's 3 home wins on the bounce. We just got to start chalking up those away wins, because what it feels like is this a game that 2 years ago we would have won. Yeah. Okay, we did win it 2 years ago. It was a scrappy 1-0, but I feel like the team that we had 2 years ago and the way we played 2 years ago, we'd have nicked this 2-1. And that's the kind of result you've got to get if you want to, show we've progressed, but also bounce back straight to the Premier League. Yeah. Promotion, we're all looking at like we're going to get thrown out again like we did last time.
Yeah. Let's wrap up, my friend.
Yeah.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers, Ross.
Okay, the final man joining me is good old Steve, all the way from Plymouth, my friend. Always good to see you. We've
and you, mate.
moved location in a bit of a dark because Ipswich Town coach has just pulled up.
I was going to get on it.
Yeah?
Mind?
Yeah. Thoughts on that one, my friend? Because a point away from home is always decent.
Yeah.
But performance was okay.
2 pretty evenly matched teams, really. First half we were at it for a bit, lost it a little bit. Second half we were better. Subs came on, they were a cut above when you look at our subs compared to theirs. Yeah. Thought some of the players that we had come through today that played well. Matt Seaworth played really well. Darnell Furlong played well. I like the 2 of those. It's a shame Matt Seaworth got a booking. I think he's probably going to get a few of those during the year, but
he must be close getting to that suspension line, because I know he's already got.
What's the limit? 6 is it before they get one, or something like
5,
that?
I think.
5 is it? But yeah, generally thought it was okay. Met up with a mate of mine who's a Bristol City fan. He's here with his son tonight, so nice. He's laughing that we're going to be doing this recording. But come away with a point before the big one, which.
How are you feeling for that, mate? Because let's just now. Bristol is done.
Bristol's done.
Game's done now. Everyone's now fully focused on the derby. Obviously, got to get home first, and then probably tomorrow is when you sort of wake up and go, okay, it's derby time. How are you feeling for it?
Norwich have been wobbling.
Yeah.
Don't think their fans are very happy with the way they're playing. Manning's under a lot of pressure. If we can gel, and I think we're probably 2 or 3 games away from hitting our stride. If we get in our stride on Sunday, I think we could turn them over at home. It'd be so lovely to beat them after all the time we've not. So, yeah, be a big game, be a huge crowd. Be excited to see who he puts on, who he plays in. I think he kept Caluste off and a couple at the start. I think they'll be playing on Sunday. I think Nunes will probably drop to the bench. I think putting him on from the start might be lighting a touch paper that you don't really want to light, really. But he will come on and he'll get a pretty horrific reception from the Norwich fans, I would imagine. But Ipswich fans will give him a lot of support. But yeah, see how we get on the weekends. If we can get the 3 points there, then that'll be a massive win. It's another game today that we've not lost, and that is good. And Bristol City have been on a pretty decent run, to be fair. They do play some quite nice stuff. I think a draw was probably a fair result. I don't want to go moaning about the refs, but God, the refs awful in
the Lino, by the way,
in this league.
Wake up!
Yeah,
the Lino.
Like there's at least 3 or 4 that the Lino completely got wrong. But the referee. I mean, he was poor for both sides. He was not biased one way or the other. But just the quality is it's poor. I mean, it was bad in the Prem, but it's worse when you go down to the Championship. Yeah. But a point, I'll take it, I guess. 2-hour drive home. Thinking about what could have been if we'd have got that last chance. I mean, Sindre, I know everyone around was like, oh my God, what an awful free kick. Fair play to the lad, though. He actually had a crack at it. Yep. Like, he's getting used to the league. He's trying to find his feet, get into a rhythm, and he took a chance and he went for it. So I think when he again hits stride, he'll be a real player for us. So nice to see him have a crack. If he'd have done, as Kieran said, if he'd done the free kick that he did the first time, the second time round, and don't go over and tell him stuff. Like Dara came over at one point, it was like, do this, and then the next thing he's oofing it into
probably
the stand.
throws him off, actually.
Yeah,
it's like he's really
let the boy. He's a flair player. Let the boy have a crack at it, and then see how he gets on. But I just like him. I think he could be really good. There was one bit in the second half where he got in a real tussle with 2 of their players and kept the ball. And there's nothing of him. He's like a little whippet, isn't he? Really?
He's got a bit.
Is
on
he?
Him. Up close.
I haven't got that close to him, Ross, to be fair. But
if you get on the bus now,
you might get to see him in a second. And maybe he's a unit, but he doesn't look it on the field. No. He looks, slight player. but he was putting it around and, you know, putting a lot of pressure on. So, yeah, a point, take it, undefeated in this game. Look forward to Sunday and seeing how we get on there.
Bring it on, my friend. I'm going to go and have a lie down because I feel
not well, mate,
dreadful.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching Game Day, and we'll see you next time for the big one. East Anglian Derby time. See you at Porter Road. Bye for now.